Hi Cancer, this is your September monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of September. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in September. We have the 6 of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Sun, and we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Gemini, or a Leo, or any zodiac signs. But those come out the most. I got some good news for you, Cancer. Good news only. Okay, you've got an admirer, or you will have a secret admirer at some point in September. So I just have to assume this is somebody who is already in your life, or if the two of you get acquainted in September, they're not going to be making their move right away. They're going to be watching you, but they're not going to be watching you like a peeping Tom or in a creepy way. They're going to be studying you because they want to make sure when they do come towards you, they come towards you correctly. So they don't want to make any mistakes. So they're studying what you like, what you're into, things, places you go to, right? Then when they do come towards you, I think it's going to be right on the money because I see it resonating with you all the way. Okay, so yeah, the only actual court card we have is the Queen of Cups. Well, we also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups, that would be you, Cancer. And the first card I came out is the 6 of Wands, and it's clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is them watching you, keeping an eye on you, studying you, right? With that Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of a spying. But again, I don't think it's in a creepy way. They just want to make sure they have an understanding of what you like, what kind of person you are, and things like that, right? They are collecting information. And here they come with the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands is actually the reason why they're doing it, because this is a card of attention, right? So you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention, and it's a card of victory, success. So they do want to win you over, but again, this is like an insurance, right? The fact that they're studying you. They want to make sure they come towards you correctly. And the Knight of Pentacles, I guess, is the most correct knight out of all 4 knights, because this is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles usually means that this offer is thought through. They have prepared for this offer. They have a plan for this, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious knight. This knight also is the most financially abundant knight, by the way, right? And it's not only about practicality and coming towards you correctly, it's all about love, right? The Ace of Cups clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. This is what it's all about. Love. Genuine, authentic love with that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is just one of the 2 aces, by the way. You got 2 aces in the spread. That's amazing. Then we got you, the Queen of Cups. You're on the receiving end of all of that. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Sun. And we also have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yes, the answer is yes, Cancer. All right? We're on the same page. The answer is yes, right? All right, so let's move forward. The Ace of Pentacles is the second ace. It's a card of a proposal. Yeah, it is. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to get serious. It's a golden opportunity ace. The Lovers right next to that Ace of Pentacles is a Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. I don't really see you hesitating or thinking about should you give this person a chance or not. Well, granted, we'll choose to be or not to be in relationships, right? We'll choose to be or not to be in commitments, right? And in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. You know, it could be as simple as that. The Sun right next to the Lovers is also a major arcana card, just like the Lovers. The Sun is the personal Leo card. The Sun is also a card of clarity, so you'll be crystal clear what you need to do here, Cancer. Alright. The Sun, besides that, is the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world, and the cherry on this cake, the icing on this cake, is the Ten of Cups. It's on the bottom of the deck. It's the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages, right? So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And Cancer, this feels very calm, smooth sailing, very loving at the same time. It's like nobody is rushing, but at the same time, you definitely know what you're getting yourself into. You definitely know that this person is the real deal. You're moving at the pace that you're comfortable at, but at the same time, like I said, this is a commitment. This is the real deal, right? So one step at a time, but many steps are going to be taken in September towards that commitment. I'm not even going to do an extended for you, Cancer. With cards like that, with the Ten of Cups, with all those cards in the potential outcome, it's not really a potential. You definitely have a commitment coming up for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let's address the obvious. You're the King and the Queen of Cups. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other could be a fellow water sign, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not, that's okay too. That basically means you guys make a great ultimate love couple. The thing about the Eight of Cups right next to the King of Cups, that could be interpreted in so many different ways. Considering the Four of Wands with the Three of Cups right next to it, I can interpret this as somebody is back home. Perhaps your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend went on a business trip, or they had to travel, they had to attend to their extended family, and they're coming back in September. For others of you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Perhaps the two of you got into a fight and they left, and now they're back, right? But it wasn't enough for the two of you to break up. For others of you with the Eight of Cups, you could be leaving one place, and perhaps you're finally getting a place of your own, or you're purchasing a house, or you're purchasing an apartment. And with the Eight of Cups, you're leaving your existing residence and you are moving to someplace new, right? We got the Four of Wands clarified by the Three of Cups. This is definitely a celebration. If they're coming back from a business trip, you're going to be happy and celebrating. If the two of you are burying the hatchet, you're definitely celebrating. If you're moving into a new house or a new apartment, this is probably a housewarming party with the Three of Cups, because it is a card of a reunion or a card of a celebration. Okay, either way, this is a great spread. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this month. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Emperor. We have Justice. We have Temperance clarified by the Star. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra or a Sagittarius or an Aquarius or any zodiac sign. I do believe this is a reconciliation. Even though we don't have any commitment on marriage cards, I do see you guys healing the situation, burying the hatchet, getting back together. We've got 4 major arcana cards, and these are great major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. The last 2 cards we have are the Temperance clarified by the Star, and both of them could be interpreted as healing. Right? Both Temperance and the Star could be healing cards. Temperance could also be a Sagittarius. The Star could be an Aquarius. We start off with the Six of Cups clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor, I think, is the actual person coming back. It could be an Aries. The Emperor is the personal Aries card. Or the Emperor is somebody who finally got their shit together. Somebody who got a job or a better job. Somebody who cleaned up their act. Somebody who got their own place. Somebody whom perhaps achieved a few things since the two of you broke up, and I think they're going to share those achievements with you. The Emperor often comes through as somebody who is in control of their own stuff, somebody who is a future husband or a future significant other figure. Basically what the Emperor means is that they're serious, they're like really serious about you. The Six of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. Justice in the middle could be a Libra you're dealing with, or Justice could be a major, major apology coming from them. This is them wanting to make things right with you. And as I already said, Temperance with the Star could be healing, right? The Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of an improvement. I think this is the two of you jumping on board and moving forward, right? Leaving all the crap that happened between the two of you behind, right? It's a card of an improvement. It's a card of things getting better, right? So like I said, I think you guys are going to give it another shot, all right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this month. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Nine of Cups and the Star on the bottom of the deck. This is a very interesting spread, Cancer. I can interpret this a couple of different ways. At the end, you're still winning, okay? But how this starts to unfold is going to be different. For some of you, this is like a second attempt at something, a second stab, second try at something, and perhaps with this time around you will use a different strategy and it's going to work. For others of you, perhaps prior to September you were still kind of grieving over some kind of an ending or a failure. I'm not predicting a failure. If this is your story, then this already happened to you. And you're going to get back on that chariot, you're going to get back on the horse, and, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get very active again. And this time, you will definitely succeed with perhaps something new. So again, for somebody, this is like a second attempt at something, or if you experienced some kind of a failure in the past, you will make a complete and full recovery, and you're going to be getting ready to conquer again. And definitely something good is going to come out of that. The thing about this, like I said, it is going to be a success because there is two wish come true, wish granted cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Nine of Cups is the first one right next to the deck, and the Star on the bottom of the deck is the second one. So you're definitely a wish is definitely granted. It could be a new job, or perhaps you're reapplying for the same job, or you could be getting a promotion, you could be getting a raise, something among those lines. But you will have to fight for it. You will. Okay? The Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Five of Cups. This is what happened prior to September, right? You're either failed at something, right? And that happens to all of us. It's impossible to win every battle, right? So you either failed at something, or perhaps you got rejected in the past, right? Because the Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending, and the Five of Cups, this is what you've been thinking about. That's what's been on your mind. The Five of Cups is a card of grief, regret, thinking about the past. And here you are with the Seven of Wands, and clarified by the Chariot. This is what you're doing. The Seven of Wands, this is you fighting for something, fighting off the competition, insisting on something, making sure you push your agenda through. This is a card of a defense, but this is a card of an active defense. So you're defending your opinion, you're defending your vision, or if you're trying to reapply for the same job, this is you coming back and saying, you know what, screw you all. You should have hired me, and here's why. And this time, well, I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea, right? If you're trying to get promoted, then I think you're going to succeed. The Chariot, clarifying the Seven of Wands, is your major arcana card. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your major arcana card in your own reading. It's also a card of victory and success. And don't forget about those two wish granted cards. So yeah, try again. Or, stop grieving, stop regretting, get back on the horse and conquer the world. All right? Cool. Cancer, here's the advice or word of wisdom for you for the whole month of September. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Tower. Then we also have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but any zodiac sign. Any zodiac sign. This kind of reminds me of my Beware readings I do once a month. Those came out, I think, last weekend, so check them out if you haven't already. But what you should beware of a player, especially if this is somebody who is screwed you over in the past, especially if this is a repeat offender. It could be something new, somebody new, right? The Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, yeah, this person is a player. Somebody who is hot and cold in another real life. Somebody who is a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. The Page of Wands is them reaching out to you or flirting with you, you know. The Knight of Wands is definitely a player. The Seven of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's somebody who keeps their options open, or somebody who sneaks around. The Tower with the Three of Swords is what this person has already brought to you, and they'll do it again. Or if this is somebody new, that's what unfortunately could happen. The Tower is, you know, everything falling apart, and the Three of Swords is your broken heart. And therefore, with the Eight of Cups right next to the deck, just walk away from them. You know, don't even bother. Ignore them. Especially if this is somebody who's done some damage before, right? Even if they tell you, I've changed, it's going to be different. If they tell you something like that, it's a lie. Every single word that comes out of this person's mouth is a lie. Unless they tell you straight up, hey, what you've been up to, let's get busy. What are you doing this weekend? They may just tell you straight up. So be aware of a player. That's the advice for the month of September for you, Cancer. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing September.